Welcome to today's video, and we're going to be looking at how to make guess the number using Scratch. Now we're going to look at how the game will work once you've done building it. Guess the number between 1 and 100. The computer's going to ask me, and I'm going to put 50. Higher. We'll try 75. And now let's say I'm going to guess maybe 78. I got it right. Now let's look at how to build this game. You can use the web app, you can use the website, or you can use the app. I'm going to be using the website today. So we're going to click create, and we're going to go to, and you're going to get to this page. The first thing you want to do is name this project. I'm going to call it Guess the Number. That's the name of the game. Guess the Number. And now the first thing we're going to do before we start coding it is we're going to make a variable, which is going to be the secret number. I'm going to call this secret number. And we don't want the variable shown because then the game won't work properly because you'll know what the number is. So we hide it. So now to start making the actual game. So first we want the game to start when the flag is clicked. So we're going to go into events and choose when flag clicked. The first thing that you want to do is you want the computer to choose a random number. Going to variables, I'm going to say click. I'm going to choose the set my variable block. But right now it's going to set my variable. We don't want my variable. We want to set the secret number. So set secret number to, we want to choose a random number. So we're going to go to operators, and there's this pick random block. Put in there and pick random 1 to, let's say 100. 100. So now once the flag is clicked, it's going to set the variable. The variable is going to be a random number. The next thing that you want is for the computer to ask us to choose a random number. To guess a number, because it's guess a number. I'm going to say, so now it says guess a number between 1 and 100. So now the player is going to have to guess. Now if I play this, there's like this box here where I can type numbers, and well, I type a number in. And that number that I typed is going to go into this pre-made variable called answer. If I click it, see, that's the number I typed in. So now the computer has to choose, like it has to find out if the number that the player guessed was higher than the real number, lower, or if they got it correct. For that, we're going to need some if blocks and some operators. So first, we're going to need an equals to, this one, and this one. And then and that's pretty much it. And we're gonna have to get the loops. So the first thing that you want to do, I'm also gonna need this variable secret number. First thing you want to do is let's say that they guess it correctly. So if the answer, the number that I guessed, is equal to the secret number, then the number that they chose, then say bingo, or say you got it correct. And I'm gonna change this to bingo. Say bingo for 2 seconds. But let's say that they guessed it wrong. For them to be able to try again, we're gonna have to tell them something like the number that you guessed was lower or higher. So we're gonna need another if block. I'm just going to get another one here. So the first thing that you want to do is check if the answer is basically the number that I guessed. If the answer is smaller, this means smaller than the secret number, then that means they have to guess a higher number because they guessed too low. Say higher. And then let's say that they guessed too high, then we need to tell them to guess lower. So this basically checks if the answer was bigger than the secret number. Let's say I guessed a number that was bigger than the secret number, then it has to tell me to guess lower. So say lower for 2 seconds. But this, if I play this right now, it's only going to give me one chance to guess it. I'm just going to stop because I had one chance to guess it correct. But the game's not it's really hard to beat the game like that, so we're going to have to get more tries. And for more attempts, we need for the whole thing to repeat more times. But if we put the loop all the way over here, what it's going to do is it's going to get a new secret number every single time. We don't want that. So we're going to put the loop, we're going to put all of this stuff, the ask block, all the way to all the if block. We're going to put it inside of a loop that repeats 10 times. So we're going to get 10 guesses. So now if we start it, guess a number between 1 and 100. Let's say 50. Higher. Let's see, it works again and again. There's still one problem, which is, let's say that we don't need all 10 guesses. Let's say we guess in 8 guesses. then what it's going to do is it's still going to continue. It's going to say bingo, and then it's still going to continue asking us this question and again and again. So in order to not do that, we're going to go to control and get this stop all block and put it right after they say bingo. So basically, once he says bingo, once you guessed it, the game's done. Then if you want, you can change the sprite or you can change the background. And that's it. Now it's done, and enjoy. Thank you.